years ago, my brother Carl purchased his dream property in Bancroft, Ontario. With 57 acres of wooded property, he has a nature lover's dream location. September was our month with Carl at his place.
We were able to enjoy all the changing colors throughout the month. The reds, oranges, and yellows were so vibrant and elicited feelings of awe at the magnificence of Mother Nature and her color palette.
The weather was still nice during the day, but cooler as the sun set. You could definitely tell that the seasons were changing. At this point, this was when it really began to sink into us that we were living full-time in our RV, and we were loving every minute of it.
Carl had other guests come by in September as well. Paul was in his pop-up camper. He came equipped with his four-wheeler too, and he generously allowed us to use it along with Carl's so we could go out together and explore some of the trails through Carl's property and in the Crown land in his area as well.
Paul also shared a fun afternoon in the woods at the range, helping us do some target practice.
You sent me as well with the red dot on the target so you can see where you're hitting.
So, tell us what we were shooting here.
It's a 22. We've got a lever action Browning and a 1022 Ruger. Both fun guns to shoot. Safety first all the time.
Definitely.
It's a great sport.
Sure enough, when we were there was a large tree that fell across one of Carl's paths and it needed clearing out. Paul and I worked together to clear it out and even turn the leftover stump into a nice bench along the side of the trail. When you have a large wooded property, there's always maintenance required.
Okay.
When Sydney and Chris came up for a weekend, we took a great walk up to High Falls in the southern tip of Algonquin Provincial Park, where we saw this great waterfall and enjoyed some forest bathing and some fresh air. The trails were quite rugged, but a lot of fun. The rapids. Lots of flotsam and jetsam at the bottom here.
Yep, very nice.
Cool tree, it's got a big break in it. And when you come up here, there are lots of little holes at the bottom of the tree. This one's kind of cool because you go over and there's actually water flowing underneath that through the root here. The tree was very happy to be here, I think.
Oh yeah.
And isn't this beautiful? Look at the red, pinky trees along the water's edge. Beautiful cuts with the rocks. And our lovely path through the woods. A little rugged, but pleasant. We also worked together to paint Carl's house and all of his outbuildings. Sydney went for a nap, and when she awoke 3 hours later, it looked like a whole new place.
Victor and Kathy joined us all for a week in their trailer as well. They also brought along their four-wheeler. We enjoyed many a relaxing evening warming up around a campfire with them as the sun went down and into the dark evening.
Carl's girlfriend Patricia also has a nature lover's dream property, and we hiked her woods as well. It's amazing to see how many different types of mushrooms there are. This is definitely something we're interested in learning more about along our travels. They came in so many different colors and patterns and shapes and sizes. Really fascinating.
We stopped by Belcast Cottages, owned by the parents of one of my friends named Des. It's a really cute place with cottages for rent right on the lake, and it has a small store.
I think they had it put up for sale when we were there too. Yeah, they had just put it up for sale. The Weather Rock is a truly accurate forecaster. If it's white, there's snow. If it's wet, it's raining. It also makes for a great lookout and meditation spot.
Look up, way up. There's Mike.
The Round Lake Family Cottage was only an hour's drive away, so we took a couple of days there to relax and enjoy the quiet. We took a nice brisk dip in the lake each day, and we canoed and we just chilled out. Very nice week for us.
One of the daily entertainments at Carl's house were the chickens. They are so funny and they have such personality. They have a great pen, but they get to roam free around the property during the day. We enjoyed watching their daily antics around the yard.
September flew by, and before we knew it, it was time to pack up and leave. Thanks, Carl, for a great time together.
Thanks, Carl.
And now we're off for a long weekend in the Presqu'île Provincial Park on Lake Ontario's coast. Then back to Fergus for a couple of days. Looking forward to seeing all of you on the road. Check out some of our other videos and subscribe to our channel.
New content will be posted weekly.